Hi there guys, thanks as always for passing by the channel, much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well please to like and share the videos. Big thank you to everyone who's been doing that so far. So this is preview number 2 for the 15th of October. It's heavyweight action this time. I've just done Clarissa Shields versus Fallon Marshall. Go and check that one out if you want. This one is the return of the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder, who takes on the Nordic Nightmare Robert Helenius in a fight which I didn't see happening. If you'd have told me a few years ago that I saw that this fight was going to happen, I wouldn't have believed you. But it's the first time seeing Wilder in action since he was knocked out by Fury. We've been looking at when this comeback for Deontay Wilder is going to happen, and it's taken a little while. I think he needed a long layoff after that fight versus Fury especially that last one was brutal. He took so much punishment in that, probably a little bit of unnecessary, but he had this kind of like pride about him that he was never going to throw in the towel, or wouldn't let his corner stop it. So it is what it is. But Helenius especially has impressed us. He's done well to rack up 2 back-to-back wins against Adam Kaunaki, who was a really well respected up and coming prospect. 2 fights I didn't see him winning, definitely not, but to be honest with you, he's impressed us recently. He's looking really good. As we look at the record, you've got Helenius, who's 31-3 with 20 knockouts, not bad, and Wilder, who is 42 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw, 41 KOs. Oh, it's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. Not too much to say on this fight, to be honest. I just think it's a really good heavyweight scrap. I think both guys have improved a lot recently. With Wilder, he'll be looking to regain some sort of form after his last fight with Fury. He's taken a long time off. I think he needed that. He wants to get back amongst the best. And for Wilder, there's still so many big fights out there for him. He's by no means written off because he lost to Fury. Whilst I think he can't beat Fury, I think there's still several fights out there for him. For Helenius, right, he has got almost and this is why I respect him, he's jumped at the opportunity to fight a bigger name. I don't think Helenius has fought that many people. He fought Dillian White a few years ago and he lost. He beat Derek Chisora a few years ago as well. A win here would put him right up there amongst the best, potentially even top 10 in the division. But I do like this fight. Wilder will feel he's got a point to prove. He'll want to get another knockout victory, try and show that he's still got that knockout power, try and show that Fury didn't completely break his spirit. Helenius has been around the kind of fringe world level for a number of years, so this is his last throw of the dice almost. On the undercard is Caleb Plant versus Anthony Durrell, which is a very good fight actually. And another one that I'm definitely going to try and watch. I think Caleb Plant should win that one, but again, it's a flip of a coin. I think that one very interesting fight. But I think for Wilder and Helenius, both these guys, tall, strong lads. They used to spar together, I think, back in the day, so they have got a little bit of history together. And the heavyweight division just getting more exciting with them being in it. Despite the setbacks we've had with all the AJ and Fury talk, which has fallen through, which, to be honest, has left me, especially as, someone from the UK, it's been so disappointing not to see that fight happening. It's absolutely gutting. But, because you all know how much I wanted that fight. It's a real shame, but it's good to just have some good heavyweights fighting each other, 2 guys on a mission to get up into the rankings and try and get a shot at maybe one of Usyk's or Fury's belts, to have any success. I think for Helenius, he is going to have to use the Tyson Fury method, use that inspiration. If you look at how Tyson dealt with Wilder, he made him fight on the inside, put pressure on him, didn't let him line up that right hand too much. Not like if you watch Wilder's fights with the Dominic Breazeales, Luis Ortiz, Bermain Stavern, he pretty much just lets him hit them. Not sure if that was worded right, but if Helenius can follow Tyson's example and actually try and put the pressure on him, it will make this fight really interesting, and he could see some success, not allow Wilder to really kind of telegraph that right hand shot. Because Wilder's no spring chicken either, though. He's had a tough 3 years. If this was a few years ago, I'd be immediately going for Wilder to win. But Wilder's had 3 really hard fights with Tyson Fury. He took a lot of punishment, especially that last one. Because before that, he was easily the most feared lad in the heavyweight division. So I don't know. I am leaning towards Wilder to get the win. I'm not writing off Helenius at all, but as I do think he has some skill, but I just think Wilder still has that right hand, which is basically like a cheat code half the time. He's got more to prove in terms of saying, I am back, I'm still Deontay Wilder. The power is always the last to go in any boxer. They will tell you that. The power is the last to go. So even if it ends that maybe he does like against Luis Ortiz, where he loses a few rounds, and it's like the end, the later rounds, even the championship rounds, he might just land one big right hand and then boom, Helenius is gone. So that's the thing. It's hard to predict how the outcome will be. I think Wilder has improved a lot as well. He improves between the second and third Fury fight, and I think after that he's improved even more. He's been working on his head movement, foot movement, so I think that's going to help him as well. And then afterwards, like I said, there's still so many big fights for him out there. AJ, Ruiz, Usyk are all huge fights, and I would happily see any of them. I'm really interested, especially the AJ one. I want that one. If Helenius wins, he's a banana skin. He could do the same thing. That puts him right amongst the mix. So I'm going Wilder to have him out of there within 8 rounds. So fight number 2 happening this weekend. Hope you all enjoy it, and I will see you next time for the next preview. Peace.